There was a horrifying interview today with a young woman who was in the grocery store, and she crouched down and called 911 and whispered and said, "There's an active shooter, please come help." And the 911 operator said, "Why are you whispering?" She said, "Because there's a shooter." And the woman got so annoyed she hung up on the woman in the grocery store. And it sort of reminded you, you can't expect help to arrive immediately. Why can't you defend yourself?
No, you can't, because at the end of the day, no matter what, even with the best intentions in the world from the government, from police, so forth and so on, you are your own first responder. That's just the reality of it. So at the end of the day, from that perspective, allow me to have the thing or the most effective tool that I need to protect that life. Because when it comes down to it, when I need something to happen within seconds, help is only going to be minutes away.
Yeah, and that's right. The right of self-defense given you by God, not by Joe Biden, and he can't take it away.
If the saying goes, guns don't kill people, people do, then guns don't protect people, people do. While that may be something I saw on Twitter once upon a time, as you'll see in a minute, data bears that out. However, Tucker Carlson and his guest, 2A defender and enthusiast, Colion Noir, advocate for access to guns in order to defend themselves in the event of a mass shooting. Before I continue, there are more guns than people in this country. 44% of Americans have at least one gun in their household, and 40% of average gun owners has a loaded gun on them at all times. With that said, in an investigation called A History of Mass Violence, KXAN out of Texas explored the estimated 32 mass shootings in the Lone Star State between 1980 to 2019. In addition to solutions floated to prevent future events like the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. In that investigation, which included Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training, or ALERT, at Texas State University, who compiled data collected on 316 mass attacks in the United States since 2000. According to this team's data, citizens stopped shooters 50 times in the 316 attacks, but in only 10 of those 50 incidents did citizens actually stop the shooter by using a gun. The other 40 times it was with their hands or another weapon. Also, a study from October 2013 analyzed data from 27 developed nations to examine the impact of firearm prevalence on the mortality rate. It found an extremely strong direct relationship between the number of firearms and firearm deaths. The paper concluded, the current study debunks the widely quoted hypothesis that guns make a nation safer. So, in a part of this clip with Tucker Carlson that I didn't show, Colion Noir described how Dylan Roof shot and killed 9 black parishioners during a prayer service at the Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church in Charleston, South Carolina. He was sure to note that Dylan used a handgun, not an assault rifle, in his attack. But this is done not in a what if a bad guy didn't have a gun type of way, as opposed to a what if someone like Colion Noir had an AR-15 and encounters a bad guy. Even though we kind of don't know if someone's a bad guy until after the tragedy. And to give him credit, not that there should be a stigma of violence on the mentally ill, but Colion Noir did say that this country doesn't do anything for the sake of mental health. But think about the typical gun owner. Never mind the hours of training it takes, along with the amount of money it costs to practice with actual rounds, just to be competent enough to fire a gun or rifle at a mass shooter, hitting them and no one else. This may work for some 2A advocates, sure, and not to pick on them, but where are these dudes when stuff goes down? For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.